I did not think I was going to land that.
Oh, greetings there, travelers. Welcome to the present. And this is actually a painting we got done on a recent stream a couple days ago. We got some sort of BMX girl up in here. We got some peace shoes up in here. You got a little Bible with some lilies growing out of it. Bit more of a goth vibe as we got kind of like a gothic cross up in there. And we also have Psalms 32:8. Now I've been kind of changing up the painting technique. I've been experimenting, going into working in direct color, and this is kind of like a hybrid of some of the other techniques that I've been doing where we're going in with the burnt umber brown color. And some people, they'll go in with an entire value layer where they get every value down and then they start adding color into it. But I've been getting a little bit more influenced on some of the watercolor artists and how much faster it seems that they're able to paint because they're going directly into color. So there are some parts of this painting where we went directly into the color instead of doing that full-on kind of like safeguard value layer. And this one turned out to be a lot faster, so I think I'm going to start experimenting a little bit more, or maybe greatly more, with working directly into color. We got Psalms 32:8 up in here. Still trying to figure out how to break up the monotony of these streams, just uploading the stream highlights. But yeah, so I guess what's also cool about these strange update things, I wish I could just do these for every single highlight thing, but it'd just take too much time. So there's only certain ones that I'm doing this like highlight thing. But the thing is that what's also cool is we could shout out some riders and maybe get into a little bit more of some BMX Flatland lore. And I guess we'll give a shout out to one of the riders that actually got me inspired to even want to learn Flatland, and it was partially because of the song choice that Perry Mervar put on his edit. And there's a particular trick we're aiming at to kind of observe today, everybody, and that is the multi-whiplash. So let's give it a view up in here. Now the thing is right in the beginning of this song, this is actually one of my favorite Flatland edits because there's like that Bible verse right in the beginning of Perry Mervar's song. I don't know if Perry Mervar is a believer or something. I've been highly influenced with a lot of the tricks just because of the song choice. Sounds ridiculous, right? Just because there was a Bible verse right in the beginning of this, this edit actually just got me to want to learn Flatland right in the beginning. But I found this edit from looking at Dave Smith because when I started meeting my first Flatlanders, where I actually met my first Flatlanders was in Long Beach, and I just kept hearing Dave Smith, Dave Smith. They always talked about Dave Smith, and I looked up Dave Smith, and then this guy popped up, Perry Mervar. So, oh yeah, you guys want to know what edit this is from? This is from Perry Mervar's Slow Ride, 1990. Holy, I wasn't even born yet, and this dude's like shredding already. But let's watch this. He's going to be doing a multi-whiplash up in here. Let's watch this. I'll kind of stop it a little bit. Man, it's funny that he's like super close to this other bike too. I just kind of... I mean, let's just watch this entire first line. I mean, the other thing I love about this edit too, look at all the people in the background. I mean, that's why I love the beach vibes, man. There's just people in the background. Sometimes where I live, I go outside, I can't, there's not even anybody outside. It's weird. It's like, sometimes it feels kind of isolated at times. But look at this. There's like people, there's like so many people just all around. I mean, dude, the vibes are good over here. There's a lot of life. Locomotive. And it's crazy. This is actually a really gnarly line. This first line that Perry does, it's like, I mean, he's doing a gliding locomotive, man. If any of you guys have any how-tos on how to do that trick, please let me know. I've been stuck on that one for quite a bit of time. Okay, so the thing is we're looking into the multi-whiplash. I mean, that's kind of what I was kind of aiming to get into today, is the multi-whiplash. Now, the thing is it's weird because there is, like, I think there's a Terry Adams how-to on how to whiplash, and I think he kind of partially goes into how to do multi-whiplashes. But other than that, man, because I don't know if this is the same, because it's weird because I see these guys and they just make it look completely easy, just doing a multi-whiplash like that, right? But the thing is like, I've been finding the multi-whiplash harder to do than even the fire whip. And if any of you guys have any tips or how-tos or something on how to do the multi-whiplash, the hard part about the multi-whiplash is, for some reason, I cannot get the second whip started. It's either, I think it's just putting the weight on each foot of your peg, and I always mess it up. Let's watch this guy. Shout outs to Luke Malone again. Let's watch this one. Now, the other weird thing about Luke Malone is that he was doing the whiplash in the opposite direction. Now, I don't know if I either learned the whiplash switch. No one really told me, because I think most street riders, if you learn the whiplash, you learn it from, like, your main hang 5 foot, and you kind of just drop it and let the whiplash go. But what's weird, and no one really told me this until recently, kind of, where I think I may have learned it switch, because if you see some other flatland riders, they actually do it the other way. And if you see Luke, he's like doing this like underside whiplash, and that's kind of why I have this video saved, because he is one of the few guys that I see he's doing like the whiplash normally the way that I learned it. And I think most street riders, they learn it that way too. But if you actually observe a lot of flatland riders, they actually do the whiplash the other way. And I think it's because if you learn the whiplash the other way, it puts you into that rotation right away, instead of the other one where it can kind of put you in an opposite rotation. Now, let's watch this one. And that was Luke Malone, by the way. And this is from this guy right here, BMX Flatland 2015. This is some random edit that popped up from looking into the rabbit hole of Flatland BMX. But look at this. This line is freaking crazy. Let's watch it right up in here. I have never seen anybody do this. Look. One-handed multi-whiplash into switch one-handed whiplash. I'm like, what in the world? How is this guy doing that so easy? Like, he literally made that look like when I watched it, I was like, man, that's probably not going to be that hard to learn multi-whiplash. This guy's literally doing multi-whiplashes with one hand. I can't even do 1.5 whiplashes with both of my hands. It is insane. Look at this clip, dude. This clip is like, dude, that trick looks so freaking crazy, man. Holy chalupa. What is that guy on? Let's just watch a little bit more of this edit. This edit's like a weird one. It's a very obscure edit. I tried to find more like riding of this dude. I don't even, and it's like, for some reason, like, he doesn't have too many videos, but he has this one. And it's crazy because this is from like 2015, and it's weird because he's like doing some tricks that I'm starting to see like some street guys do. Like, look at this nose manual. Into a hang 5, into a whiplash, into, oh my goodness, into another, dude, that was insanity right there. Let's watch that again. Like, did he really just do that? It's so weird because sometimes I have to like stop like Flatland videos and see literally what they're doing. Like I kind of just like always have my mouse over here, just kind of just stopping it right here just to see really what these guys are doing. Dude, that was freaking crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I think he's the only person I've ever seen do this. Whiplash, in a peg whiplash into a freaking nose manual? Into another whiplash? I mean, maybe Chase Goen did that? What a gnarly dude. What is this guy on? Anyway, everybody. Oh, I guess that concludes the strange update thing, everybody. And I hope you guys have a good one. Keep riding. My bad about these uploads, man. The thing is I've contemplated about even if I should upload all of these days on these streams, but I have them all saved, so I might as well just upload them all, right, as in terms of documentary, things. The other reason I got into streaming a lot, if anybody was curious, is because of the AI systems right now. Now, a lot of artists at the moment, it's gotten into the realm where, and unfortunately, a lot of artists are talking about where humans right now are having trouble even telling what has been made by a man or what has been made by a machine. So there's actually kind of this strange artistic exodus, what have you, right? And there's a bunch of artists starting to get into streaming their entire process and showing, recording that, holy chalupa, this has been actually made by a person and stuff like this. Strange times we're living in, everybody. The robots, technology, I don't know, man. But I always like Psalms 32:8 always helps to comfort me. But anyway, hope you guys have a good one. Peace out. Keep riding bikes. Keep having fun. Keep exploring. Keep making those Flatland how-to videos, man. There's so many tricks without any how-tos. There's so many tricks. I don't even know the names of these tricks. One that I've been noticing there isn't many how-tos is the bike flip. And I see a lot of Flatlanders doing the bike flip. And I've already jammed my finger one time doing it. And so I'm like, man, that trick's brutal. But anyway, farewell, everybody. Try your best and have fun.